My name is Werner Puchert, and you are listening to episode 250 of Finding Frequency. Now, if you're new to the Finding Frequency vibe, I started this podcast at the beginning of the year, to be exact, on the 1st of January. And the whole idea of this podcast is that I would, first of all, do one podcast a day. I'm very passionate about the whole idea of audio and the meaning of audio and how audio can actually really unlock imagery and thoughts in the mind while you're listening to me. Your imagination is far more powerful than any picture that I can draw or create on my computer. So 366 episodes is my goal. And then probably primary to that, and the actual reason I'm doing this personally, is number one, I want to find an extraordinary thing about every day. Because I know, even before this silly pandemic happened, that I've been taking a lot of the things that I do for granted. Sometimes I get so bogged down by work and family stresses and all kinds of things around me that I forget that every day, every single day contains something extraordinary. It just takes a little bit of effort to identify that extraordinary. And damn it, man, in this past couple of months, it's really hard to identify the little extraordinary in every day. But I believe that I've been able to do that. And sometimes it's just about appreciating some of the privileges that I have, some of the wonders that I get to see every day in nature, and some of the things that just happens around me that make me laugh or smile, even when it's really tough. And even when work really sucks, it's great to be able to work towards a little bit of money every month. So there is definitely an extraordinary. And then finally, this is kind of my little time capsule. In the back of my mind, I think perhaps someday when Francie's a little bit older, he'll be able to sit back and listen to me waffle on. Listen to some of the things that he's said and little songs that he's singing and silly things that he says to his dad. Or perhaps the silly things his dad says. So this is indeed my little time capsule. I hope that he'll be able to listen to this someday and get some value out of it. Who knows? And then also for you, I hope that you're getting some value, or at least entertainment, or perhaps you disagree with me. Perhaps I annoy you. But if you continue listening to this, I really do appreciate it. So episode 250. Wow, 250. But that doesn't really mean anything. It only means something when I've completed episode 366. There's still a few to go. And if I have to take anything from this year, you never know what's going to happen next. Then before I say cheers to you as we start preparing for the new week, and cheers in South Africa is usually it means goodbye, but you can also probably take it as good luck and all the best. So before I say cheers to a new Monday, no real news from the father-in-law. It's sketchy at best. Don't know what the doctors are thinking and what they're saying. It's a mess. He's doing okay, apparently. We are looking towards even more time for him in recuperation. 8 months has been thrown around, but let's see. Let's see what plays out. I am worried about it. I don't know if this family is ready to deal with something that is negative, and I want my thoughts to go there. But when do you think about things? How do you prepare for something like this? I don't know. It's a tough thing. It's something that we don't talk about. But yeah, it sits in the back of the mind and it's there. And we'll have to deal with that as we go forward. Then Francie, well, he's not doing great. I had a phone call with Martha just before I got in here because I went to go see a friend for a catch-up, which was really something good to do. I haven't been out for a while and got to grab a nice cup of coffee. In fact, I had two. Caught up with a friend, and Martha took Francie out to the countryside for a little bit of a break because he was going nuts here. This morning wasn't great. He definitely has some kind of virus, so we kind of just have to work through it. We have the medication and whatever, but he wasn't happy. I feel really sorry for him. But apparently he's doing a little bit better, according to Martha. I spoke to her just before this, as I mentioned. And then, yeah, a new week awaits. I know my American friends have a public holiday on Monday, Labor Day, if I'm not mistaken. Happy Labor Day, my dear Americans. And so that means that I will probably have a bit of a chilled Monday, but that also gives me opportunity to catch up, because when you have clients in America, it means that you can use their public holidays to catch up on your work. So I'll do exactly that. Yeah, we'll see what the next week holds for us. Hopefully a little bit of exercise too. One of the good things with today was that I managed to jump on the longboard and commute, at least to the metro and back, which was quite a distance. So I feel good after doing a little bit of exercise. I really need to do more of that. So let's see if I can focus on that for next week to get a bit more exercise in and not break my neck on a longboard. But I feel like I'm starting to ramble again. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to this episode. This is indeed episode 250. Wow. But let's not celebrate yet. I hope that you are having a milestone day today as well, or at least getting a little bit of rest and preparation for the new week. Let's hammer it out next week again. And don't forget to always think about finding at least something small and extraordinary around you. Man, that's what's keeping me going. Thanks for listening.